Hey, I'm here at Blackbushe Airport in the UK. It's just south of London, and I'm going to talk to these folks at SEMET Aviation about pilot training in the UK. So stick with me on FlyWire. Hey, I'm Scott Perdue, and today I'm at SEMET Aviation at Blackbushe Airport in the UK. We're just south of London. Farnborough is less than 3 miles over here. This is busy airspace. You think you live in busy airspace. This is busy. Anyway, what I came in here today was to take my air law and my human performance test because I'm trying to convert my license to a UK license, and there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through to do that. These folks are really nice and did that for me. I just took my test. Knock on wood, I passed. So anyway, I talked with a couple of the people here, an instructor and the guy who runs the operation, and they're just super friendly. And it's a whole different atmosphere from most flying establishments, training companies that I know of in the States. Anyway, I think you'd enjoy it. And it is a typical British day here. It's really gray. We're going to go take a real quick look at the airplanes, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But this is a really great bunch of people here at SEMET, and it's more of a club atmosphere. So, hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Zane. I'm the Ops Manager for SEMET Aviation.
And I'm Tony, one of the instructors.
How did you get involved in running a flight school when you're not even a pilot?
No, not a pilot at all. Had a career with British Airways, retired from BA, and these guys got in touch with me at SEMET Aviation. The company's owned by 3 pilots who work for a major European airline, and they said come down and meet us. I knew nothing about general aviation, and directly I met them. Their enthusiasm, they're young. James is the eldest, he's 30. There's Nick and Anna, and I wanted to work for them, So taught a lot about general aviation via these guys as well. They've been invaluable to me, the flight instructors. Tony and I were the eldest ones here.
By some margin.
By some margin, yeah. We've got a really young, enthusiastic team of flight instructors here. And all of them, of course, want to be commercial pilots. The vibe here, I wanted to bring in, when I came here, I wanted to bring in a certain level of service and customer service to our customers, which I think other flight schools lack. We've got our music playing as you walk in. All these guys, their service to our customers is fantastic. We want to make you feel welcome.
Yeah.
This is your club, and we do have members who are passing, or they're going to be working from home one day, and they'll give us a call and say, "Is the boardroom free? Can I come and work from there today?" And we want that. They pay their membership. This is their club, and we want them to feel that when they walk through that door, it's like walking back at home. And we know them by their first name. And I remember as a program, we'll all remember this, Cheers, and there's that theme tune, everybody knows your name, and that is something we do here at SEMET Aviation.
Yeah, that's very true. And from an instructor's point of view, not that I've got a great deal of experience, I've been instructing for 2.5 years and I've been at SEMET for about 4 months, but certainly the relaxed nature here from an instructor's point of view has helped me, because the students tend to be in a good frame of mind to learn. They feel that they can be honest and express any concerns that they've got or how their training's going. They can talk very openly about it, and they talk to each other as well, don't they? Yeah. And that's quite nice. In the sort of lounge area, you'll often see 2 or 3 students that are maybe at similar stages, but one's struggling with one thing or the other one's better at that, and they get to that not just self-learning but a sort of shared experience. And I think the club and the friendly vibe here helps that happen.
There's a WhatsApp group for our members as well. We step back from that. They're all linked as students. They can talk to each other. Any of them who are out there worrying on their own, there's a community there to help them and give them advice.
Yeah, and I think there's actually an age limit for when you can actually use WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm literally on the edge of it, I reckon.
Well, tell me about when you got here and started working for them. You said they had 2 airplanes?
Yeah, we had 2 aircraft. So I came here, I've been here about 18 months now. So the guys moved here to Blackbushe Airport just through COVID, and the business has gone from strength to strength. We're up to a fleet of, I think it's 11 aircraft, 12 aircraft now.
Yeah.
We are very much a club, and we are also a PPL flying school. Both those aspects are very important to us, our club members and our students. And you see it here when we're busy. Even our flyers, our club flyers who have got their PPLs, they're just willing and open to give our students advice about their flying experiences and what they've been through. And a lot of them we do here. I wish there was a school like this when I was learning to fly. So yeah, we're very proud of what we do here at SEMET Aviation.
Tell me a little bit about
The age groups start at 14, and up to guys and ladies in their mid-60s and late 60s who want to learn to fly. So we've got those youngsters who 14, 15, 16, who they've got that, they want to be a pilot. So they're taking that opportunity to, under the CAA regulations, you can start to learn to fly at 14, get your PPL at 17. We then have the early 20s, mid 20s, ladies and gents who want to be commercial pilots. That's what they're doing. They're here, they're hour building with us. They're making that first step into getting their PPL and moving on to modular training. We have the older students who have got to that time of their life that they can afford to do it. They've always wanted to fly, never been able to afford to do it, so they've gone into their maybe early 40s, early 50s, and they've got that, they've got that financial backing that they can come and fulfill a dream. Older Jen, came to us. We got his training records, and he, we put him through. We trained him. It took a little bit longer, maybe than most, but he got there. Passed first time. Now he's his own aircraft, and we just to watch his growth as a pilot has been it's been wonderful. For us to see him come in here. He bought himself a beautiful aircraft now. Flies all over Europe, down to Spain, down to France, Holland, and it's been quite an incredible journey with him, and we're very proud. And he pops in, his aircraft's based now at another airfield, but he's still a member here. He's part of the family, always will be.
Joined 4 months ago, but prior to that I trained elsewhere. I've got my instructor's rating at a local airfield, and then worked for another school where I had great grounding, loads of really good training, but I wanted to progress a little bit closer to home, to be honest. SEMET's closer to home, and I instantly loved, once I met Zane and the team, that sort of club mentality. It appealed to me. I think it's given me the chance to find the personality as an instructor that suited me, to keep things friendly and upbeat and open. And I think from a training perspective, that gives students the chance to feel that they're not being sort of critically analysed, and that it's all about making progress. And as we know, everyone progresses at different rates, not necessarily through age, but experience and various abilities. So for me, it's been a perfect sort of progress in my career to work at a school like SEMET, where the students are quite varied. Aircraft are really well maintained, really nicely spec'd. Blackbushe Airport is a nice airport to train from. It's got reasonably complicated airspace around it, so I hope that the students are getting a good combination of friendly air traffic here or from the tower, but also the ability to, once we go further afield, to start to practice some zone crossings, etc., and work within a slightly more complicated bit of airspace. So for me, it seemed the perfect balance for an instructor, and I think the rest of the guys feel similar.
Yeah, for our airspace, we're just outside London, and we're right next to Farnborough, which is an RAF base, so all real busy airspace.
Yeah, I mean, Farnborough's sort of now international, and a lot of business flights in and out as well, and you're absolutely right, Scott, it's literally sort of 3 miles that way.
Yeah,
we can see it from our ATZ, as you know.
Yeah, just on the other side of the outside down wind, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If I sort of said my absolute perfect would be really taking a student from first lesson all the way through the syllabus to PPL. I think from an instructor's perspective, I guess with the experience that I have, that's the most rewarding, to see that progress from no experience through to successfully passing the PPL. You know, I'd like to think that we get the impression over to the students that it's not a race. You know, try not to compare yourself to others, because it's a bit of a lose-lose situation, and do things at their pace, in the format that sort of suits them. But yeah, I think from a rewarding point of view, that's been excellent for me. Also, adopting, if you like, other students along the way that perhaps have moved away from training for a while and then come back to it, maybe had their PPL once and lapsed, or not really got there at other schools, and decided to try again. That's been quite nice to find a method of teaching, someone that's got a fair bit of experience, but perhaps confidence may have ebbed slightly over the years. And you know, I'm no spring chicken, so I've been through life's ups and downs a bit myself as well, so you can empathise a little bit better, I think, when you've got a little bit of life experience.
We have had a real selection of students lately who have done it bang on the 45 hours. These guys and girls have come in, they've you know, within 3-4 months. I would say, you know, on average, anything maybe up to 50-55 hours, you know, just for that average PPL student.
Syllabus is quite large now, hasn't it? And the minimum number of hours hasn't extended. So yeah, it's often the super youngsters that are really sharp-minded can get there in the minimum, but generally it takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And you know, and I think really, as long as the students are enjoying it, if it takes a little bit longer, there's often other depth of training in that time, rather than being obsessed about just the numbers. I think it tends to make sure that they feel by the time they've got their PPL that they haven't just scraped it, but they've got there with some comfort.
A lot of the crash course guys though, they've come to us and they've been glider pilots.
Yeah.
So, you know, the instructors will see that immediately when they start flying with them.
Yeah, quite a few have flown with parents as well, haven't they? So they've got, actually before they can start counting any hours, they've actually absorbed already quite a lot of the skills that we teach in those early hours.
So we've got a DA-42 simulator, we've got a Cessna 172 sim, and we have a Boeing 737 sim. The 737 sim is more for the sim players at home who can come in, sit with a commercial pilot, and you know, enjoy a good hour and a half sim experience with, and then sitting with a commercial airline pilot to put them through their paces. And any level, we have 12-year-old boys come in and use it, and girls, and we have pilots who are prepping for their interviews. So they're doing their sim prep, and we're able to give them time in the sim as well.
Hey, well, that's the quick look at SEMET Aviation and a little bit of the background of what it's like to fly and learn how to fly here in the UK as a brand new pilot. It's a lot more vibrant than I thought it was going to be. Yes, it's expensive. What is it? About $12, $13, $14 a gallon to fly, so it's way more expensive in the States. There's a whole lot more rules, but it's vibrant. There's all kinds of people flying, not just learning from a professional standpoint, but it's just like it is in the States, people fulfilling a dream. And that's pretty cool. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit like and subscribe. Looks like this a bit here. Thanks to my Patreon supporters. They're up there. Without you guys, I couldn't make this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on FlyWire.